The narcissist doesn't fear exposure. They don't fear rejection. They don't even fear consequences. They fear you waking up. Because once you see them for what they really are, the game is over. Their power isn't real. It only works in the dark. So if you're listening to this, congratulations. You are already their greatest threat. This is what the narcissist never wants you to understand, because the moment you do, they lose. Narcissists thrive in confusion. They spin stories so thick, you stop trusting your gut. They drip poison in compliments. They lace cruelty in spiritual words. They give you just enough love to keep you starving for more. They don't want love. They want loyalty. They don't want truth. They want obedience. They don't want connection. They want control. And the only way they keep it is by keeping you disconnected from your power, your truth, your worth. That's why your awakening terrifies them. Not because you're dangerous, but because you're done being deceived. So let's name them. Here's what the narcissist actually fears: your clarity. They rely on you second-guessing yourself. They manipulate you through fog, not facts. The moment you say, "This doesn't feel right," their script falls apart. Your boundaries. You saying no is an act of rebellion. You choosing peace over chaos, that's betrayal in their eyes. Why? Because they expect your soul to be their playground. Your independence. Narcissists fear you becoming whole because they can't stand beside someone they can't control. They say they love strength, but only if it bends for them. Your story being told. They thrive in silence. They need you quiet, ashamed, erased, because the moment you tell your story with clarity and truth, they lose narrative and the mask starts to fall. Narcissists are master performers. They build entire personalities out of borrowed traits. They copy empathy, they mimic compassion, they mirror your deepest dreams so that you'll trust them. But the truth is, there is no real version underneath. There's only survival, only image, only ego dressed up, whatever gets them fed. So what happens when you stop feeding them? They panic because narcissists fear one thing more than anything else: being irrelevant. They need an audience. They need someone to worship them, hate them, react to them, as long as it means they matter. Silence terrifies them. Disinterest unravels them. Peace destroys them. So let's make this clear. They didn't choose you because you're weak. They chose you because you're strong, sensitive, and self-sacrificing. You love deeply. You believe in redemption. You give second chances, and they saw that and exploited it. They mistook your goodness for gullibility. But here's what they never expected: that one day you'd get tired, that one day you'd start asking questions, that one day you'd stop blaming yourself and start seeing the truth. And that truth, you were never the problem. They were just afraid that you'd find out. To stop you from leaving, they use the same weapons over and over. Guilt. Look how much I've done for you. Fear. No one else will love you like I do. Shame. You're so ungrateful. You're the toxic one. Spiritual manipulation. God wants you to stay. This is your cross to bear. Financial control. You can't survive without me. Love bombing. I've changed, I swear. Let's start over. It's a cycle, a trap disguised as a second chance, a prison dressed as a promise. But now you're seeing it, and that's all it takes to begin with. Here's what they don't want you to realize. You don't have to fight them. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't even have to get revenge. You just have to get free. The narcissist feeds on your reaction. The silence of indifference is what starves them. When you stop defending yourself, they lose their favorite game. When you stop explaining your worth, they lose their grip on your identity. And when you stop trying to fix what's not yours, they lose the illusion of power. Your healing isn't loud, it's not flashy, it's quiet, it's sovereign, and it's unstoppable. So how do you heal without their shadow? How do you move forward without becoming what hurt you? Feel the rage, then rise above it. Let it burn through the lies, but don't build your life around it. You deserve peace, not prolonged war. Reclaim your intuition. It's not broken, it was manipulated. Listen to that inner knowing that always whispered, this isn't love. Unlearn what they taught you. You are not too sensitive. You are not too hard to love. You are not selfish for choosing yourself. Reconnect with yourself, not their version of you. Your identity is not based on how they saw you. You are more than what they reflected back. Build safety from within. With nervous system healing, therapy, journaling, silence, self-trust, these are your new anchors. This is what the narcissist feared. Not your anger, not your silence, but your clarity, your peace, your ability to walk away without looking back. They feared this moment, you listening to this video, because it means you're waking up. You're done believing the lies in beautiful language. You're done mistaking control for care. You're done being molded by fear. You're not broken. You're becoming whole. You're not lost. You were just lied to. And now, you are the threat they never saw coming. Thanks for listening, guys, and I'll speak to you on the next one.